Welcome back.
What are these pimple patches called?
Hydrocolloid.
Peer review the podcast. Peer review the podcast.
Look, what's the company?
Oh, it's like a knockoff.
Oh.
It's a Amazon knockoff, but the actual brand is called Starface. It's $14 for 20 patches.
Hell no.
Hell no, right? I got how many ever this is? 100 something for 6.
Nice. Shout out to them. If you want to sponsor us, you can. Look at us wearing your product.
We're fiending for sponsors, bro. You bully me.
Thanks.
Let the record show. There you go. Let the record show that she bullies me and that I literally was bullied in my childhood. And so this is...
You could bully me back.
I don't want
I'm
to.
not going anywhere. She bullies me by irritating me.
Okay.
And that's our dynamic.
Do you love me? Do you miss me? What do you want to do? What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
I would get a text from her every day, 9:30 a.m. when I work my stupid job.
What are you doing?
I'm at my stupid Zoom meeting, dude. Every day.
Sometimes I just...
But what are you eating? Hey, what are you doing now? Are you sitting?
Yeah, well...
Are you on your couch or are you at your desk?
This is bullying to me.
I like to... Huh? Me?
Because I have to answer, otherwise I get...
Well, if you don't love me, I'll just go kill myself.
That is new, though. That's
That's
wasn't
new.
Around. Yeah. What? I just like knowing things. I like to know that what you're feeling. I like to know what you ate that day, because sometimes you make fun things or you take a picture of your snack plate. I like to know where you are, what you're doing. And I actually used to usually ask, because then if you weren't in a meeting, I would call. I was checking. Find a more considerate friend than me. You can't.
No, you can
I'm
just
number
call.
one most considerate of all. I'm the bestest friend and the most considerate. The other day I asked Preet, I was like, hey Preet, what about me annoys you the most? She started
Number one, her
list.
face in the morning.
I don't even know what that means.
Number two, forgetting to breathe and then breathing. Because then it's like... What? What the hell am I listening to? Are you okay?
Why are you listening to me so intently?
It's so loud.
It's my lack
Yes.
of breath is loud.
No, it's the after.
Oh, I just did it.
And then also after you sit, you tend to not breathe for 2 breaths.
Why do I do that?
I don't know. But that's when you come near me and then you're like... what the fuck?
I don't know why I do that. I
Someone in the comments, please, if you know.
don't diagnose me with anything.
Actually, yeah.
Here are all of my ailments that I'm willing to share with the internet. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
But I think it's like
Mild to medium hypochondriac.
hey, no, I'm not. What the hell? Don't say that I'm not.
That's...
I'm not. I'm literally not.
I think not to yourself, but if anyone else is mildly just you're like when I had gas in my stomach and Riti's crying next to me. I was like, dude, I just have gas. My stomach hurts.
To be fair though, it felt like a fucking rock. It felt like there was like you were making coal in there. I don't know what to tell you. It was
Oh my
it was
God.
weird. I know
It was weird, but
I was just worried. God forbid I care about you and your
Yeah.
well-being.
actually, I think this is just anxiety. This is not anything else.
Making so much goddamn noise with your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no trees in the city. Oh my God. Sometimes editing these, I understand the haters.
Yeah.
I'm like, God,
I'm so irritating.
well, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
You don't even know. We might be yapping, but we've cut out a lot of yapping too.
One of our episodes, we recorded 95 minutes and we pared it down to, I think, 33. or
33,
something like that.
yeah.
If anyone ever wants an uncut version, why? Oh, so anyways, I asked Pri, I was like, what are these things that annoy you about me? She's been doing this to me all week. It's always the same arm, too.
Yeah.
You're so particular. Like, if you touch me here, you have to touch me on the opposite side. And if you do this,
Well,
then
I
you
know
have to
you're
do
not
that.
like that, but if you were, I would do both sides. You want it?
No.
Okay.
I want you to stop hitting me. She won't. She doesn't respect my boundaries. So
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
So I asked her, and then I asked, what about me annoys her? And she said that
You cough too much.
I cough too much. And when I was student teaching, I was sick all the time. I was so sick in college. And then she said that she also hates me in the morning. I make too much noise. Because one time...
This is a trend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Nobody that loves me likes me in the morning. But I one time asked her, I was making coffee, and I was like, hey, Nuj, do you want coffee? And I actually think her stare at me could have curdled milk. Like, it was really bad. Yeah, I'll just kill myself. Don't mean that. So then they were like, oh, but Riti, what annoys you about us? What annoys you about me? Nothing.
She has nothing.
I don't get annoyed. I self-proclaimed myself the bestest friend.
She doesn't get annoyed, but she likes to irritate.
It's just too easy.
You
Like,
can't have it all.
if you were like me and you didn't get annoyed, I wouldn't annoy you.
But like, Roland irritates you,
Yeah?
but you don't get irritated.
Mm-mm.
But he just likes to do it. I feel like you would still like your bit just because it's your bit.
Oh, I see your point. Yeah, I guess we'll never know. You literally are so prissy about everything.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel the need
What
to.
if my toes is wet?
What is that?
Ooh, what I'm feeling.
No one likes when their sock is
I'm
wet.
feeling a slight sensation. I have to stop everything.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Love Island?
I'll never watch that shit. Thank you. Why would I watch men be stupid?
Yeah, I think Love Island is like a crazy social experiment. I think it's entertaining as fuck, but it's literally like I think people see it as like real life Sims because
It's kind of funny.
I'm serious because like you're watching them on the TV. I like put it on and then Rohan was watching it with me, and yeah, he was hate watching it. As was I, but he was like, "This is literally a Truman Show," because these cameras are like well hidden, and so it's easy sometimes to forget that they're there. And then they like obviously like the cut that you get, the edit that you get is completely dependent on the producers. And they know what's going on the outside. So if they think that like one person is like more controversial, like there was a very controversial person this season named Huda. And so one of the like things, okay, so like here's the rundown. Huda and Jeremy, so you go on to the island, there's 10 people. And then they're like, they can bring in bombshells. So these are people that are like super hot that could come in to disrupt any like couples that are already existing.
Okay.
And then there's Casa Amor, which is when they bring in like 5 other people to, again, disrupt whatever couples there are to explore. Whatever, right?
So wait, they come on the show single and then they couple up and then these bombshells are introduced?
So these bombshells come in like throughout the show.
Oh.
And they like are literally just to come like disrupt.
But they're also looking for love?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were these two in the very beginning, Huda and Jeremiah, and they were like so not good together. Like Jeremiah was really mean to her, like very avoidant. And then like she was like kind of, you know, very anxious attachment style. And so it just wasn't working. It was like a hot mess. And they were coupled up from the beginning, kind of like locked in. And they weren't closed off or anything, but they were locked in. And then America got to vote for who they thought should be coupled up. And they broke up her and Jeremiah.
What do you mean America?
Because America can vote. Like the watchers can vote.
Oh, it's like American Idol.
Yeah, but to see like who they want coupled up. And when you're coupled up, you sleep in the same bed.
That's so messy. Why do they do that?
So they broke Huda and Jeremiah up. And like Huda was already like
Is this like new or each season is like the same exact?
each season, same stuff. Like the
Okay, so they know
challenges
what they're
and-
walking into.
Yeah.
Okay.
The challenges and events are like different every time. And obviously the producers are messy. Like last season, iconic. I showed you Serena.
Though that was the I like that girl.
Yeah, love her. She's amazing. Like last season, there was like a movie night where they would like put clips up from the show that all of America got to watch, but obviously the Islanders don't get to watch it. So if like someone said something mean about someone else, we know, but they don't know. So they put it on like stuff. It's just like very dramatic. But something that's like so crazy is they don't know what day it is. They don't know what time it is.
Do they know where they are?
They know they're in Fiji, but that's basically it. Apparently, one season, they like built a sundial so they could figure out what time it was. Yeah, dude, seriously, like they are like almost at the mercy of the producers. Like I would be really surprised. Like you know how on Love Is Blind things started coming out about how they like weren't fed properly and like they were sleep deprived.
Oh.
So I would be really surprised if stuff like that didn't come out about Love Island because it's so weird.
Nice.
And they're basically like completely at the hands of the producers because the producers decide when they go to sleep and when they wake up. Like it's kind of nuts. And there's cameras everywhere. You can't get rid of the cameras. And apparently last season, like obviously they don't like use any footage if you're naked. Sorry. But last season, 2 girls wanted to talk without like being heard by America. And so they just like got naked and they were talking. And then the producers had to come and they were like, you can't do that.
Wow.
And then like this season, like they like put people on dates and stuff. And so Nick and Alandria were one of the couples and they're going to this date and they can't sit together because any conversation that they have, the producers want it picked up so that they can. And all of this, dude, is for $100,000. If you win Love Island, you get $100,000 that you can choose to split with the person, like the couple. Here, like if you and I won, either I could keep the $100,000 or I could split it with you and we'd both get 50. But that's pre-tax, I'm pretty sure. You're not getting 50,000 cash.
How do they decide who won? Like it can
America
be
votes.
And it can be either a guy or
It's
a
always
woman.
a couple.
So then wouldn't you always have to split?
No, because one of them is given the $100,000 and can choose whether or not that he or she chooses to split with the person.
So you can win
with.
and then get $0.
Yeah.
How long is the whole experiment?
I think a month. I think 6 weeks actually. So 6 weeks, no outside contact. Like Huda's a mom. She didn't talk to her kid for 6 weeks. Yeah. You're not allowed to, there's 0 outside contact.
Oh.
And even like 2 weeks before you get on the island, you're basically like stuck in a hotel room. No outside contact. Like they didn't know that the US bombed Iran.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. They had no idea. They had no clue.
Yo, that's...
It's so wild to me the way that like they're completely at the, and on top of that, dude, these people have sex in the same room.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? The couples?
Like all, yeah, like all 12 of these people will be in the same room and they literally will have sex in the bed with people right next to them. Is that not bizarre?
Why are people going?
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's basically like a straight shot to being an influencer. If you're well liked on the show,
Oh, okay.
you literally straight shot. You get brand deals, you get like whatever else. It doesn't matter if you don't
Oh, I
win,
actually
as long
saw
as
that.
you're well
Huda
liked.
is now on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, like Keke Palmer just had Alandria and Shelly on.
Wow.
It's crazy, dude. And the way that people are so invested, like obviously it's entertaining. I watched it. It's not that I didn't watch it, but like the way that they attempt to like control these people on the island because they're watching them, weird. And then it's also like people get really invested, and if like say like something happens where like 2 people are fighting, like there was a little tiff amongst the girls because like Huda, like whatever, like Alandria and Shelly said something mean about Huda, but Huda was also being problematic, like whatever it is. And then outside, in the outside world, the real world, people were like leaving hate comments, like really horrible things on Alandria and Shelley's Instagram pages and like whatever else. And Alandria and Shelley are Black women, and now like they're being completely villainized, not necessarily by Huda, but by people that support Huda in the outside world.
That's so weird. Parasocial relationships are so interesting.
Yeah, because they feel like they can vote for and choose to keep people on the island, whatever. And what?
Those are
They think
real
they know
people.
them?
Like,
because
like
you
this is so edited.
Yeah,
The version you're getting is like, you don't know those people.
exactly. You have no idea. And people can get bad edits where they look like the villain when they're not. They can get really good edits where they look awesome when they're not. Whatever it is, right? Like people's opinions are so easily swayed because they're only seeing 12 minutes of these people on the screen. So they think they know them. But the producers choose which 12 minutes you see. If like you and I got in a fight, short-lived, we worked through it. It's good TV if they only show the fight, right? And they can create the narrative that like, I'm so horrible to you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's so crazy. It's literally a Truman Show.
Wow.
And like, I don't know anything about Big Brother, but Big Brother has like 24-hour live streams where
What is
like,
Big Brother?
it's another reality TV
Oh.
show. I don't really know how that one works, but basically it's the same. Like there are cameras everywhere. And then you as a person can choose to watch a 24-hour live stream because the cameras are always on. You could watch them sleep.
Huh? Guys, we got technology and went where?
I
Like,
know. It's so crazy. The whole premise is nutso.
is Love Is Blind like that too, where they're cut off from the outside world?
Yeah, for those 2 weeks in the pods. So they're in the pods for 2 weeks, and then if they like are engaged, also crazy. But if they're engaged, then they go to the vacation spot and they meet other people that were on the show, and then they can go back to real life. So it's 3 weeks, no contact.
Why is it so backwards? Why is it get engaged and then go on vacation together and then meet the parents?
Because it's like a social experiment, they say, to see if love is actually blind.
But isn't it not? Since they're auditioning the people,
That's true.
everyone's pretty attractive, conventionally.
Yeah, I think it's more like can you as a contestant or like a victim? What's that word when you're like part of an experiment?
As a participant.
Yeah, as a participant, are you able to fall in love even if you have no idea what they look like? Because like attraction or like attractiveness is also subjective, right?
Yeah.
So they can choose whether or not to bring on someone that like is or isn't conventionally attractive. But when you basically are signing on to talk to these people, you don't know if they're your type. You don't know if they're subjectively your type.
Yeah.
That's like kind of the experiment.
Oh, that's why I remember that guy who was like, would I be able to put you on my shoulders?
Oh yeah, what's his name? Shake. Fuck that guy, man. Not all representation is good representation. Your name's Abhishek and you're going by Shake, Shake.
That's crazy.
Bro. Yeah, literally. Oh man.
Oh, God.
Reality television is so crazy. I think Love is Blind, like I was so anti. And then in 2020, I watched Love is Blind and I was like, what in the hell? But that season was actually pretty good because they were like there to actually make a connection and find love, you know?
Sure.
Like there are two couples from that season that are together and one of them is having a baby.
Wow.
It's like not real, but
My guilty pleasure was Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
oh yeah.
I loved that. Your sister's arrested. Have some respect. Yo.
I don't really understand influencers and influencing. But another thing about that was interesting is like when creators like on TikTok make content that's kind of pigeonholed them into a specific niche. For example, there was this guy, Hub's Life, and his whole page was built on the fact that he has a 9-to-5 and he likes his life. He goes to work, he comes back, he lives a completely normal life, but he's just kind of documenting it. And people were like, "Oh, this is my life. This is awesome." And,
So that's nice. They like everyone related to it.
it was completely relatable. until he quit his job.
Interesting.
And then, I mean, like he was apparently
he was making content about his corporate job.
Yeah, and apparently he was like a senior analyst at some Fortune 500 company.
Okay.
Hasn't been confirmed. I don't know, but he was making money, and he quit his job, and maybe that means he was making more money via TikTok or like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I think most people would prefer to live or work for themselves, right? Like be independent. I think there's like
I don't know.
that's true, but I think there's definitely freedom that comes with that.
Yeah.
So,
But it's a little less
stable.
yeah.
Because when you have a job like that, your audience is your boss. You have
Exactly.
to be liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is kind of scary, which is really scary. So he quits his job and he is making like different content now. And he's like, cleaning. He's like a stay-at-home dad now, I think. I don't know. But his content is no longer like going to work and like doing whatever. And his whole page is built on you don't have to quit your job to like your life. And then
Yeah.
he quit his job.
Interesting.
So it's like his audience is now no
Is
longer
just changing.
interested. Yeah. And then he like, you know what a galaxy is on TikTok?
No.
It's like, I don't know how much money it is. I think it's like 15, 20, 60, 80. I don't know how much it is. But basically it's like a gift that you can buy and you can give people. So if you and I,
Why is it called a galaxy?
so if you and I were on live and they bought us a galaxy, it would like become like a visual thing,
Oh.
but we would get a bunch of money from it. And so
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Okay.
it's like basically like a donation.
Yeah.
So he goes on live and he's like, so someone asked a question. He's like, I'll ask that if you give me a galaxy. And he's literally like fiending for galaxies. And I'm like,
What?
it was so weird. And I was like, what's going on, buddy? But
Influencing is so like
it's so weird, right?
it's so meta.
And it's also like so crazy because his life changed, which meant his audience was no longer interested.
Yeah.
Then what?
You got to find yourself a new niche, I guess.
Or, I mean, and you have to remain relatable in some way. Like, I know there's like some people that were making corporate content that quit their job, but still have to make corporate content because that's what their audience is.
What do they do? Just like outfits?
Do like skits and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Wild. I was like, wow.
It's so, I wonder, like, I have no idea how, like, short-lived or long-standing an influencer is going to be. Are there a lot of people that just make, like, that's their life?
That just make like
Content?
like niche content.
Yeah, and, like,
Yeah.
how long have they done that for?
Well, I think it's like some influencers have many lives. Like, Quen Blackwell
Yeah.
or Lorraine. Like, they have been on the, like, Quen has been on the internet since Vine, like, very long time. And she's lived many lives on the internet. So I think it could look like anything. But
Yeah.
in the same way that, like, you in a corporate setting, you work two years at a job and then you move to another job and you do something
Yeah.
maybe slightly different or like higher up or like whatever. Like, I think that's still the case in like a creative role like that. But
Yeah. I guess you kind of have to see just, like, demand.
yeah, but you also have to be well liked and very relatable or very funny. Like, whatever it is.
I feel like that's, like, the usual paradox with influencing, because you start when you're just like everyone, and that's why people like your content, because they can see themselves in you, and then you gain so many followers that, like, you're no longer relatable. And then that's when I see, like, the switch of, like, suddenly influencers are, like, at Fashion Week, like, you're no longer relatable, but the content has switched to being not relatable.
Yeah.
And this is how the other side lives.
Yeah.
And it becomes that kind of content.
Yeah. Monet McMichael is a influencer that I really like. I think like she's very
I like her
true to
videos
herself.
too.
Yeah.
I like her YouTube videos.
Yeah, and it's like comfort. It's nice to see her live her life and like get the brand deals that she's wanted for so long, and she's like a makeup artist. It's like nice to see because she's like true to herself. And she never pretends to be something that she's not. Like, she gets the opportunity to do things and she does them. She's
Yeah.
not like, but I'm still like you. Like, she's going on huge brand deals. She's not then turning around and being like, I'm still just like you, my friend. I'm 23 and bought a house, but I'm still just like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think like when people are real about what's going on, it's cool. But when people like
Try to portray like,
they're still like the working man, like,
Yeah.
no, you're not though. That's okay. I mean, your life changes and there's a choice that you made, but it's like weird to try to create or to upkeep a narrative that's no longer true.
yeah. I've been watching, well, I don't watch him very often because actually his videos are very long. But when I do have the time and I'm like folding clothes or something, I'll put this guy on. But I feel like his channel is called Gooby and Doobie. Gooby and Doobie.
Oh, it is with the dog. He quit med school or something.
Yeah,
he was a doctor.
Yeah, he was a surgeon and he quit because his whole like life story is very interesting. And I originally just clicked on it because I was like, hey, I was considering med school and now I'm not. So I wonder what the surgeon thinks.
You sent that video to everyone.
Yeah, I did. But he would set up someone's surgery for like a month or how many ever months in advance and then tell them certain like lifestyle things to change before their date comes around. And a lot of them, or the ones that followed to a T what he said and like changed their lifestyle to include like reducing their sodium intake and walking more and in general just prioritizing every day their health and like getting a little bit of exercise and like eating mostly whole foods. I mean, the reason they're getting the surgery is that they're in so much pain. And he specialized in like some sort of spinal surgeries. And then when their date came around, they would call and be like, I actually am not in that much pain. And like the risk of having the surgery no longer
outweighs
the like
or the
my
pain
life
no longer outweighs the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these people just wouldn't get surgeries. And then he started to question, like, am I focused on the right thing here? Like, I think he got into this. He started thinking about how modern day medicine is a lot of times reactionary. And what we can actually do to prevent those things from happening is not very profitable. So he's just a YouTuber now. And I think he's figuring out his life, but he's documenting it as he does. So it's really cool to like hear his thoughts and his like perception of what health is because he's an expert.
Yeah.
So I like people like that.
And that's like a conversation we had too, because like when we first started recording, it was very performative and like we didn't know really.
Yeah, we were finding our groove, and I think we still are, but
it's definitely further along than it was.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget that we're recording.
Yeah.
Like just now I did. But I think like something that you said that helped me kind of understand how to sit in this when we're doing it is like documenting versus creating.
Yeah.
And like you and I really like the idea of like when we have kids and we're old, like getting to look at these are just out, you know, and we can like look at them.
We can show
like,
them.
Hey, when we were 20, when we were your age, here's the things that we were thinking about talking about. Because I would have loved to see something like this for my parents. You know,
Yeah.
It's a different time. Like they didn't have the money to sit and like film things and whatever, right?
Exactly.
But like, I think it's really nice that we can just document it and just like see how different we are even.
Yeah.
But I think that definitely helped me understand like we don't have to like put on a thing. A hoopla.
A hoopla. Yeah.
And even like
Who was the guy who said we look fried? Was that on YouTube?
I was on TikTok. He's like, I think they get fried because some girl was like, you're not making any sense. Like, okay, girl, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm genuinely happy for you. You've never like struggled with like food issues. Like you have a great relationship
feeling
with
more
food.
masculine. Whatever.
Girl, if you don't feel that way, I'm genuinely happy for you because you are not experiencing what so many women are. So some girl was like, you guys aren't making any sense. Like either you're not intelligent or you don't have this experience. And I will choose to believe that you're not stupid.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So then some guy replied and was like, I think they get fried before they record. And I was thinking about that yesterday because like we literally are sober 90% of the time.
Yeah. And 100% of the time of recording. So that is so funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spaces in between when we talk and we're just sitting in silence with each other, processing what we say. And we cut that out because it's boring as fuck.
Yeah, who wants to watch that?
But
that's why if anyone wants an uncut version of us talking,
it's literally just like this.
And then
also,
yeah. Yeah, so like whatever. But we never get we're fully stone cold sober right now.
Yeah.
Preeti made us some gochujang pasta. Delicious. Who do you think is the better cook between me and you?
You are. 100%. No questions.
Of course, the fat one.
BMI!
Oh, man.
Dude.
That's so funny. I think influencing in general is like capitalism, late stage capitalism.
100%. When TikTok was going to get banned, a lot of influencers were just like, well, now that this is going away, I might as well tell you, those what I eat and I...
That's crazy.
They were like, those what I eat in a day videos, or like that product I said you should buy. Never use that. That's not what I eat in a day. Bunch of skinny influencers too be like, oh, just don't eat. Are you okay? But yeah, all of those people came out of the woodwork. I really liked it. You said it once, and now I'm like, out of the woodwork.
I influenced you.
Yeah, she's an influencer, everyone.
Oh yeah. I think it's funny. Like we're always like, hey, sponsor us.
Yeah.
But like the concept of like being able to advertise something, like that's not new. Like marketing is not new, and this is definitely like a niche that like companies can really profit from, because there are people when I watch their content and they like the Leah hair.
Leah Organics,
yeah. Like you saw something and you bought it.
That was a TikTok. I was influenced.
Yeah, it's not that we're not influenced, but I think it's so crazy when like they're like, I don't understand what the hell a brand trip is.
I don't know either. I think it's just so people can use those brands' products on the trip and then make content with it.
Yeah, I
right?
think that literally is what it is. But it's like if I see Monet McMichael going to like Tahiti with Tarte, is that going to make me buy Tarte? Not really.
Yeah, I wouldn't even watch. I've never watched that type of.
I'm happy for her, bro. Corporate sponsored vacation. It like influencers that get paid $20,000 for one video, like that's insane.
Yeah.
And cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, like that those trends that are like, how much did this cost? Oh, that's not that much. You know that trend?
Oh yeah.
There was this girl and her this like woman and her boyfriend, and they were like,
I saw this.
How much did this cost? He asked her, and then she was like, 2 stories and a post, and he's like, that's not bad. Like that's a little crazy though. Like that's people's lives.
Yeah. That they're able to afford something like that just by being perceived.
Yeah.
You obviously have to be really comfortable being perceived and like whatever. It takes a certain kind of person.
But I also do think, I mean, when you're getting that kind of money and you have to have an extravagant lifestyle, like influencing is fickle. Like there could be something that happens, or just like your posts just start doing not as well. That's a completely possible scenario that you find yourself in. And then how do you keep up that lavish lifestyle that you've gotten used to? I feel like that's the issue.
Yeah. But that's what's interesting about someone like Keke Palmer. Like she's not an influencer. She's an actress.
Yeah.
And a musician. She hosts a podcast. She's many things. But she is very mindful of money. And she's got money. I mean, she's been working since she was, 13, 14?
Yeah.
And she's still like, I'm not going to overpay rent. Doesn't make sense to me. She's like, I still pay attention
I love
to how
that.
much money I spend. And it's like, I feel like being money mind, like once you start advertising yourself as like unattainable and like luxurious, then like how are you gonna keep that up?
Yeah.
And do you care enough?
She could read these taking a break, everyone. She could she could even just like
Of course she is.
I went, I got lowercase scared. Why does Capital One have a coffee shop? I think why do they have a coffee shop? Why aren't they doing enough?
I don't know. Maybe they should be our favorite bank. My favorite bank is
Guys, if you haven't watched that Hassan Minaj video, I think it's on Netflix. Really funny. Go watch it. But in that, he's like, capitalism final boss, like, why would anyone have a favorite, like... I don't remember the context of it. I think it was presidents. Or, like, why people are, like, die hard wearing, like, a bunch of merch.
for a president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, vote for who you want to vote for, make an educated choice. Freedom of expression, I guess. But that's weird. That is, like, imagine having no culture to the point where your culture is politics.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, it's the same. It's like if you walked around having like a Capital One shirt and you're like, yeah, this is my bank. That's my bank, bro. So, but I don't know. I feel like Capital One's trying to do that with this little cafe thing.
Maybe.
Oh, you want to meet up? I'm at the Capital One cafe. No. I'll just kill myself.
I will go. I will go.
I will go.
I will go to a local cafe
Yeah.
where there's local people.
It's more whimsical.
I agree with you. And it tastes better.
Yeah.
Anti-big corporate cafe.
Yeah.
Except Compass Coffee.
I could stand by that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I think Compass is like DC specific though, right?
I think so. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I've only had it in DC.
So warm.
Yeah, I was feeling toasty.
We were editing one of our videos yesterday and she was doing biscuits on my foot
Yeah.
like a cat.
Yeah.
I think when people think they know someone just because they witness like a tiny fraction of their lives and then feel like they can dictate what they do. Weird.
Weird capital W.
It's so strange. Like, you don't know that you don't know that celebrity. You don't know that influencer. You are not their friend. They don't know you. You can't tell them what to do. You should not figure out where they live.
Yeah.
They will not want to date you. Like, people are weird.
Oh
dude.
my God.
People are so weird. And like, so many celebrities have like stalkers. Just people that like follow them around.
That's so scary.
It's terrifying. It's so scary.
And I like, you know, those people who have met their like celebrity crush or like someone they really admire, and then the meeting is just not what they thought, and then they're completely crushed. That's just a person, bro.
Yeah.
You witnessed them for 5 seconds in person. Like,
and like the crazy thing is they don't owe you shit.
yeah.
They don't
Heavy
owe
on
you
that.
anything. Like, even if you are literally paying their bills, like you're literally buying their merch, you're literally buying their tickets, like whatever.
That's their job. They're an entertainer.
Still don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. People are like showing up, like when Chapel Roan was like, hey. And also, when she was like, hey, like, don't do that. And I don't know, like so her argument was kind of strange, but I stood by it because I was like, I agree with what you're saying. But she was like, would you do this to other people? Would you just grab people on the street? No. You want to grab a woman on the street and demand their attention? No, I'm not at work. Like, if you want to talk to me while I'm like on stage or like at an interview when I'm actually working, great. That's my job.
Yeah.
When I'm Chapel, but like, don't call me by my real name. Don't yell at me around the street. Don't show up to my sister's work. Like, you're not First of all, if you really like this celebrity or this influencer or this musician, like whatever, you really like them, like scaring the bejesus out of them is not the way
Not
to
gonna
gain
get
their
them.
favor.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? And also, like, it's unsafe. Like, even if you're completely innocent, like the triplets, the YouTubers, I think in like one of their videos, they were talking about how, like Pepsi just got, like one of them really loves Pepsi, and they were in their childhood home, and Pepsi just got left at their front door.
Oh.
Like, that's crazy because, like, who knows what was done? It doesn't even matter if it's like a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
It's still like very strange because they don't know you.
Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't just, if you actually didn't know someone and you just heard through the grapevine that they like Pepsi,
And you dropped off a case at their house.
that would still be weird.
it would be creepy.
Yeah.
But people think that since they're visible in some way, that they're like somehow no longer like people.
Yeah.
I would be so freaked out. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like it's a safety thing too. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Yeah, people feel like they're owed something because they devote time and energy to witness someone living their life.
So true.
And it's like
And they want that in return, that attention
you're not
or whatever.
going to get it.
And just like realistically speaking, like that person has and always had friends and family and a support system. That does not change. Like that's their support system and that's it. And you're a fan.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, obviously, certain like celebrities have certain relationships with their fans, and it looks
Yeah.
a certain way, right?
But that's still a celebrity and fan relationship. Some
Yeah.
might be closer than others.
Yeah, and maybe some like I think Madison
Stallion?
Beer, or one of her best friends was a fan of hers,
Oh.
and like that's fine. It happens sometimes, but
Yeah.
like that's not.
That's not, yeah. Don't
not-
expect that.
Yeah,
That's not something to
happening
expect.
day to day. And once it gets weird, like with Monet McMichael and her boyfriend, people were so excited when they got together, and then suddenly they didn't like him for her anymore because they didn't like something that he said. They didn't like an opinion of his. So then they were like, Monet, like, we love you, like we're your biggest fans, we're your biggest supporters. You need to leave him. You don't know him. You don't know her.
You don't know their relationship.
You know maybe 1%.
Yeah.
And you're sitting over here like, oh yeah, you should do what I say. Who are you, God? Oh, it makes me sick a little bit. I can never imagine doing something like that. And I also can't even imagine how she feels, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that relationship is hers and it's sacred, right? Like, you're in love. That's sacred to her. And people on the internet are like, well, he's like, he said this one, he embarrassed you and like this, that, and the other thing. And he's like over here lying about where he lived, like whatever,
What
right?
the
Like,
heck?
people are weird and they demand attention and they demand respect for what they're doing. But what they're doing is inherently disrespectful.
Yeah.
Any opinions on this?
Yeah, that is so weird. And I can have some like deranged logic to see how that relationship develops because these people are sharing intimate parts of their lives with an audience. It just doesn't give you any sort of entitlement to their life. It's just like you can take what they share and take what resonates and just leave the rest. And like, that's it. Like, you still live your own life. I think the problem is when people are spending their whole lives on their phone. So these people actually become part of their lives. That gets scary.
Yeah. That's also why I think it's important. Like, it's obviously different with like a content creator
Yeah.
because a lot of content creators' content is their life. So they're sharing their life. But with like an artist or of any kind, like, I think it's really important to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
A lot of my favorite artists, I actually have no idea anything about them.
Yeah. Who are we listening to in the car? Oh, the Marias. I was
Marias.
like, I actually have no idea what she looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I do only because I was really interested in the album, Submarine. The blue
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And I was interested in the storyline. And so I was reading a couple interviews of theirs. And so that's how I learned about like the breakup and stuff, whatever. But like I think it's so crazy to enjoy art almost solely because you like who the artist is as a person. That's really weird to me.
Yeah.
When people will like go, I mean, I guess it's different when it's like a well-established actor or whatever, but like
But you're going there because you like their art.
not who they are, because you don't know who they are.
Especially actors, their job is literally to pretend. So how would you know who they are?
Exactly. Like you can make guesses and you can, hope for the best that whatever they're presenting during an interview or while in public is who they are, but there's no promise because you do not know them.
Yeah.
So it's like so weird. It's so strange.
Yeah.
And like when
it's
they're
also
like
funny because like theater kids obviously get like a lot of hate, but it's so funny because like these celebrities
are all theater kids.
They were theater kids.
You think Timothy Chalamet wasn't a theater kid? Zendaya was a theater kid. Like we have to be. These people are weird. They're the kids that you bully in the hallway. Like they're the ones
and
that
then
like
suddenly
break into
like
song.
Yeah, and they're I don't know, put on a pedestal, and then people want to know them, and they just want a private life.
Leave them alone,
dude.
Leave celebrities alone. And if you want.
Because make your own life interesting.
Yeah, like make some like go somewhere where you share. Like that's something that I actually love about art, or like having like enjoying someone's content, because you can enjoy something and then find community in the enjoying of that. Like
so true.
If we like an artist and we really like their music, then we can find people that also really like an artist and their music, and then you have something in common with them.
And then you make friends.
And then you make friends. Like make friends, but don't demand something of someone. That's why Love Island freaked me out, because like people on the internet were so like, oh my God, like Huda's crazy. And like, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what these people are like in real life? No
so true.
clue, right? They're like, oh, she's like a nutcase. And she was very like hated. And then they were like, oh, she's a crash out. Let's make her crash out more. And then voted for her and Jeremiah to be separated.
It's like, how are we still doing this?
It
like
was
this
so
cycle
crazy.
keeps happening with new celebrities. Why are we still falling for it?
I think it's easy and it doesn't require a lot of critical thought.
Or empathy.
No empathy at all. These people are like, you owe them. You own them. Hello?
You remember when Billie Eilish on one of her interviews said like the thing she wants to do most right now is just go to Costco?
Yeah.
That was so sad.
Like she was dropping off her dog somewhere and they were like freaking out, and she was like, what happened? What happened? And it's because she's Billie Eilish. She's just an artist. Like she's she's so
stellar.
Talented.
Yeah.
She's amazing and she cares about some really great causes, but she's just a person.
Yeah.
There's nothing on any of these celebrities, any of these like people that are very visible, there's nothing about them that makes them inherently better than anyone else.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're still people.
Yeah.
Whether or not they let like fame, money, whatever get to their heads and they think they're better than anyone else, like their supporters are the ones that are kind of creating that narrative for them anyway.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so sad that she can't go to Costco. I think it's so sad that she can't leave her house. You know, like she's a young person.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about, bro?
I don't know, bro.
It's literally late stage capitalism. Like celebrities used to not be this visible.
Yeah. And now we have social media.
You could take a picture. Also, I have a real ick for people that take pictures of other people without their consent.
Yeah.
Just like you're in public and you just like take a picture of someone and then post it.
Yeah.
Like
I even saw that happen once on the metro, and then the person who the picture was taken of was like, can you delete that? And they were like, yeah. Did not press the delete. Got off on the next stop. Like what?
You know who does that? Creeps.
Yeah.
Creeps do that.
That's
outta
so
here.
creepy.
And they're like, oh, haha, this is a funny meme. Like, it's not though. Like, this is a person that you're making fun of.
Yeah, and now like people know their location. Ugh.
The whole thing is stinky icky. Go read a fucking book.
Yeah. Touch grass.
Yeah, literally, please.
Especially minors. Oh my God. That's a whole nother episode.
I literally could talk about that for days, bro. I can't believe it. The way that like the internet is so great in so many ways and so terrifying in others.
Double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's like so crazy that it can connect you with so many people and also like turn you into something controlling and manipulative.
Yeah.
Just because you think.
And like, just because you have access to something doesn't mean that you're owed it.
Mm-hmm.
Night.